also where they have adjectives and they can describe things, describe themselves, and describe others. So, ante todo, I guess.
Okay. Now, I guess, what type of instructor resources are you expecting to find?
I guess activities or games that I can use for my classes that are engaging for the students, and also maybe quizzes or exams that I could use that are aligned with the content in the chapter.
Okay. And are there any types of resources that you'd like publishers to provide that are not traditionally provided?
I like videos.
Okay.
Sometimes I find videos on the textbooks very not natural, very unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would like just real people, real life videos of real individuals instead of actors.
Mm-hmm. With that said, do you usually find your own videos to share them?
Oh, I make my own videos.
Oh, you make your own videos. Perfect. Okay. Now, what are you expecting to find in the chapter folder?
In the chapter folders, so these chapter folders, just to clarify, it would be on the instructor's view or the student's view?
This is the instructor's view.
Okay. So the instructor's view. I guess resources for the chapter, and under resources, assessments. It would be great to have PowerPoints, videos, maybe grammar explanations or tutorials.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that would be great. That'd be enough.
Okay. Now, what tools do you need to help you find the content that meets your course objectives?
PowerPoint and just Google. I mean, I use Google a lot for pictures. And I mean, I mainly create everything myself. I just use the pictures to, the sentences, and the activities and things like that. It's easier for me since I'm a native speaker to just, just do it.
Right. Now, I mean, if you were looking to use publisher created content, say on this screen, or can you think of any tools that could help you find the content that you're looking for?
I guess maybe having a tool where all professors using McGraw-Hill could share materials. That would be great.
Okay. Now, do you think you would ever use a search functionality or a filter to search for content?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you think of like what types of filters would be useful for you here?
By topics like keywords and like health or family. I mean, it depends.
Okay.
Another one could be type of activity, grammar, communicative, writing.
Okay. Now, what are some of the struggles that you have in finding the appropriate materials within your current online product?
I don't think I have any.
Okay. What types of student learning resources do you expect from a publisher?
It'd be great to have like an online tutor, or someone that they could use if the students want to practice speaking.
Okay.
And then I guess videos, games, interactive games. That's it.
Okay. Oh, sorry if there's an echo. Now, what do you do if you're not covering all the material within a chapter of your adopted textbook? In other words, how do students know what's being covered and what's not being covered?
So it's on the syllabus, but I remind them, and so I have a tab on the Blackboard Center that's it's called Week by Week or Chapter by Chapter. Depends of the year. I change that tab, so sometimes I call it Week by Week, or I call it Chapter by Chapter. And so if they go there, they know they can find what they're going to be doing for that week, what the goals are, and the assignments. And then every week I send an announcement and an email to the students where I kind of give a heads up of those topics that we will be covering.
Okay, great. Now I'm going to transition to a different screen. And this is just a mock-up of what the student view might look like. Now, do you require your students to complete work before class?
Yes. Well, when I was teaching on campus, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what's the goal of the work before class?
To be familiar with the vocabulary, which is something that in the very short time we have in the classroom is not enough. So when we get to the classroom, what I want them to be doing is practicing communicating, because my ultimate goal as an instructor is for them to speak the language, not to read it or to, I mean, they want to be able to speak it. That's the most important thing. They're not going to be linguists, most of them. So they don't need to know all of these grammar rules that are very confusing, and it's not worth it.
And what kind of work do you assign to be done before class?
So usually what they do before class is the textbook activity.